we feel confident with the May 19th date, but not overly confident where we want to stretch ourselves out and put us in a possibly dangerous position if it's not up to par. We're gonna start swinging and get back in the ring on the 19th.
And just to clarify, I mean, I think you said it earlier, but you had the injury before the Danny Garcia fight, right?
Yeah, I had it in camp.
Yeah.
I had it in camp, you know.
Angel Garcia claims that Danny's the one that gave you the injury. That's why.
Yeah, he hit my elbow with a left hook and created bone spurs instantly. No, you know, like these floating, like, dude. So I was in training camp early, and I was hitting the bag. You know, Danny's got he's got nice hooks, you know, from both sides, right and left. And I was just like, you know, we might be in there trading, and I'm gonna out hook him. You know, we got a saying at St. Pete Boxing, me and Dan Birmingham, out jab the jabbers, outbox the boxers, out punch the punchers. You know what I mean? And out hook the hookers. You know. So whatever you can do, I can do. We're gonna outclass you. You know. So I was just giving it just little left right, bam bam, and then a right left, bam bam, left right, bam bam, right left, boom boom. And I wasn't really focused on the power, more or less just the angle of the hook, just a sweet spot angle for being inside, not too wide, not too short, and just boom, boom, throwing it back and forth, alternating left, right, left, right, left. And then it was like 8th round, and then I started to feel pain in the elbow. The bell ended, and I said, well, it's so early in camp, you don't need 10 rounds today. You know, this was a good day. You feel a little soreness, don't push it. It's early, so why don't we just ice it? And I went home and I thought about it, and it was a little awkward of pain. I'm an athlete. I know my body, you know. It was a little bit awkward. I said, you know what? Let me just call my dude. He'll just get me in, free MRIs, just look at myself, right? I got the MRI, boom. They saw the loose bodies floating around. I had multiple doctors, because you should always cross-reference and everything. I had multiple doctors look at it, and then they told me, look, this is creating inflammation. That's why you're feeling a little bit of pain. It's not going to go away. You can do a cortisone shot, you can do X, you can do Y and Z, but you can get through this fight, but you're not going to be able to get through another fight. And you're most likely going to need surgery. More than one doctor told me that I was going to need surgery. So that's why, you know, we strategically trained, worked hard with Auntie, did what we needed to do, and boxed the way we needed to box, and take another W, you know. So
one last question, Keith. You during your time off, so much happened to you in your personal life. Did you miss boxing at all? Did you feel a hunger to get back in the ring?
A little bit. Actually, I was doing a lot of training in Nepal with a lot of their amateurs. And in Nepal, they don't actually have professional boxing. They are currently creating a sanctioning body to create professional boxing in Nepal right now. I met this fighter who is like the chairman of trying to establish it and get it done, because to get a little bit more income, because the government will pay, like a lot of other places, they will pay certain team, but even the stipend money they're getting is nothing close to anything sufficient. It's very, very, you know, and he told me the ins and outs of the little corruptness, you know, certain people putting the money in their pockets and the money not trickling down to the fighters in the way that it really should be, and how a lot of those people don't like him because he speaks out on that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? I mean, he's a real fighter and he has a real love and passion for the sport, and he wants to see the sport grow in his country, you know? You can't blame him, but I sat him down and I explained to him, boxing's not an easy industry to make money off of. If you become a promoter, if you do this or you do that, if you start managing fighters, and if you want professional boxing to be in your country, you need to make money by people paying. Are people going to pay for boxing in this country? It's not a common sport, you know. But I worked with him. I worked with a lot of people. I gave speeches to amateurs, and I inspired as many people as I could. I worked one-on-one with a few people, so it was a blessing. I worked with their military team. I was on the military base. I did a 2-day training session with their team, and their team, that's the best amateur team in Nepal, because they have one of the best gyms, and they got the money from the military and everything. They got the finance, and then they have the discipline because they're militant. You know what I mean? So he the coach, I think he might even have been an Olympian or something once upon a time, and his family really brought boxing to Nepal. You know what I mean? So So it was real nice to work with him, and they still talk to me on Facebook, encourage me. Looking forward to you getting back in the ring May 19th, things like that. Keep doing you. Thank you for all of the love you gave us in Nepal and things like that. And they're just good people. It was good. Even in Japan, when I was there for the New Year's, I went into the gym and I just started moving a little bit. I actually did hit the bag a little bit and things like that, shadow boxing, jumping rope, and then giving a few pointers to a few fighters. One guy said, "Can you look at my right hand?" I saw his right hand. I said, "Why you want me to look at right hand?" The thing straight, goes from the chin back to the chin. It's perfect. Nothing wrong with that. Show me your left hook. His hook was a little off. I fixed his hook for him, and that was that. You know what I mean? But I told him, look, man, I'm champion. You want me to fix something that's not broken? You're doing it right. So why am I gonna give you something else? You know what I mean? Don't worry about that punch. Show me a different punch. You know? So, you know, I love to get back to the sport, man, because, you know, boxing is a small community, you know, and the people that love it, and they respect it to the utmost, you know. I'm a champion of the world nowadays, so I can go to any gym in the world, and it's like, you know, people are excited. People are happy to work with me and everything, and that's another blessing for me.